Yo, what's up YouTube? This is Jammerit coming to you today with a brand new video, boys, and today we are talking about why we need icon campaigns as well as completing Maldini. So let's get right into the video. Guys, welcome to another video on the channel, and today guys what we're going to be doing is going through and completing the Maldini campaign. But the main purpose of this video, guys, is to just sort of plea and sort of ask, you know, we need icon campaigns back in the game, in my opinion, for multiple reasons, and I'm going to go through them in this video, guys. Now, first and foremost, what we're going to be doing is just transferring the rank from the Dele Alli to the central attacking midfielder from Italy. So let's just go through and do that first. We have got Rufa here. So obviously, guys, as you have seen, if you guys haven't seen, go and watch the video on how the Dele Alli transfer ranks and how his rank transfers over to other cards are pretty much free of cost. So what we're going to be doing is just going through and leveling up this card here to get him up to rank 2. So let's go through and do that, and that will get him up to 110 overall with rank 2 on him, which is absolutely fantastic. So this is the team that we are going to be using for the Maldini campaign. We just need to go through and actually upgrade a few more positions. So guys, we're just going to go through and upgrade Sturaro. We've got some XP here that we're going to just put into him, and that should get us up to the requirements for the Maldini camp. And here's the team that we are going to be using for the Maldini campaign, and alternatively we can actually use it for the Inzaghi campaign going forward. So we've got Buffon, Inzaghi, Firenze, Owen, Pellegrini, Pirlo, Barber, Maldini, Romagnoli, and Di Silvestri. So those are the 10 Italians that we are going to be using. So we're just going to go through and actually complete the Maldini campaign, guys, because obviously, you know, now we've got the team to do it. I'll come back to you once we are near the end of it, and then I want to go into a bit more detail about why we need icon campaigns and, you know, why they're so important for the game. In my opinion, this is just my thoughts and my opinion. So we'll be right back, guys, once we've completed out these 2 matches, because it's not much to see, but they are absolutely fantastic. So we'll be back in a few minutes. So guys, we are back, and we've just gone through and finished out the final campaign match for the Maldini campaign. So we've gone through and completed everything that is needed for him and his XP. So that is absolutely fantastic. Obviously, now we can go through and look at completing the Inzaghi campaign, or parts of it anyway. I just want to double check to see if he is a 110. I'm pretty sure he is, because he was one of the later ones. Yeah, so he's 110, but that's something I can work towards in the future. So guys, what we're going to be doing now is just quickly going through and talking about a few things and sort of my concerns with regards to the XP. Now, first and foremost, if we look at the new SBCs, they all give 1 million XP in total. So there's 3, that's 6, and 1 million, and that is the same for all of the new icons, guys. Obviously there are these options as well, but if you complete, you know, this Inzaghi SPC, you will not get access to his campaign, which in my opinion is quite unfair to, say, newer players. Like, say for example, I only started the game a month or so ago, you know, before icons were even released, and, you know, I went through and worked hard to get Inzaghi because he was one of my favorite players. And then I realized that, oh man, I can only get him up to a certain level, but other people have access to those campaigns. I don't think that that's like all that fair, in my opinion. 1 million XP compared to what we used to get. Like, if we go through and have a look at one of the campaigns, for example, I think I worked it out, and if you complete all of these nodes, you'll get approximately 5 million XP. I think it's like 4.95 million XP or something. Which is just so much more XP, guys, so much more XP. What I want to do now is just give you a few examples of exactly what I'm trying to illustrate. So, say for example, we go through and complete that Inzaghi campaign, and we get 1 million XP. That is what 1 million XP will do to him. It will take him up to just under 92 overall, which is very, very interesting. And I don't know, man, I'm not too sure about that, to be honest with you. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are about that. Do you guys feel the same sort of way? I'm very, very interested, guys, as always. Obviously, he is originally 87 overall, and, you know, the higher rated the card is, the more the 1 million XP is going to actually do for them. If we go and have a look at Petit, for example, Petit, I completely finished his campaign, and what that meant is that, you know, I got access to the 5 million XP, and it took him up to around a 97 overall, And obviously, you know, it costs a little bit of coins to do the French, you know, teams with the 100 overall and the 10 players, but it's something that you can work towards, and it's something that you can work towards over time. Whereas now, you know, you're expected to put in a whole bunch of coins to actually complete the SBCs. You know, you do get some rewards back, which is great. And then once you've completed the SBCs, you need to somehow go through and get all this XP. I mean, if we look at Maldini, who we just completed, you know, he is nearly at 97, 98 overall, which is absolutely fantastic. You know, he's at 97 overall. So obviously, you know, even at 97 overall, I still need a whole bunch of XP to get him up to 100. And that is not going to be cheap, and that's not the easiest thing to do. Another thing is that obviously you can transfer, you know, the other icons into them. But if we take, for example, this Puyol, that's like 3 million XP. There's another 250. So we're looking at, you know, at least more than 3 million XP to take him up to 100 overall after completing his campaign. And that's not cheap, guys. That's not cheap. And, you know, with their campaigns, even with their campaigns, it's still not the easiest thing to do. And now that we don't have them, it's going to be so hard to level these cards up to 100 overall to get them to rank, and, you know, make them viable. Obviously, like I said, you know, you can transfer previous icons into them, but this is not possible for like newer players or players who did not have, you know, the resources at the time to go through and complete the previous icons, you know, because the requirements were too hard. But those are my thoughts on it anyway, guys. We're just going to end off the video by actually upgrading this Maldini a little bit. So let's just go through and put him up to 97 overall. I probably will look at upgrading him a bit more in the future. What are your guys' thoughts on the new campaigns, guys? Do you feel that we should have access to the icon campaigns? Because personally, I really do think that we should. So we're just going to take up Maldini to 107 overall. Absolutely fantastic card. And it's sort of like, with the new icons especially not having the campaigns, it sort of puts me off wanting to do them, in my opinion. But that's just my thoughts on it, guys. I want to try and get to 108. So we have hit 108 overall with the diamond, but we will be looking at doing it with another formation because I'm not all that interested in using the diamond anymore. But other than that, guys, let me know your thoughts. Do you think that icon campaigns should be re-released, or, you know, there should be the option for them? Like I said, obviously we get the rewards, but when you consider the way of getting the icons now as compared to previously, I think that we should at least be entitled to XP, because it's just too much to ask for. And that's just my thoughts, guys. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you all for everything, and peace.